Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to be discussing about a form concept. A form is the only HTML element used to read data from the user. We have different kinds of HTML elements are there, but the only forms are used to get the data from the user. Okay, so here few attributes are there for form. In that a name attribute is used to identify the form and get the value that is entered by the user. And the second attribute is action attribute, so which is used to specify the CGI script, which stands for Common Gateway Interface, so which is used to process the data at a backend. So for backend purpose, we use server-side scripting languages. In that PHP, JSP, ASP are the few server-side scripting languages are there. And the third attribute is method, so which is used to send your data to the CGI script. So we can send our data in two different methods. One is by using the get method and the one is post method. Here we have few differences are there between get and post. That is, get sends the data as a URL variable, whereas post is going to be send your data as a HTTP post transaction. Through get method, you can send only limited amount of data, but whereas using post, you can send unlimited size of data. So if any data sent by using a get method is insecure, whereas through post it is a secure data transaction will be there. So apart from this, we have few more attributes are there. One is multi-part form data, so which is used to send encrypted format data. Okay, and autocomplete, so which is used to autofill your forms. If you are going to be enable it means what is the data you partially entered, so that can be displayed later also. Okay, if you are going to be set it as a off mode means then for each and every time you have to be entered it. Okay, it doesn't store any form history. Okay, so these are the various form attributes are there. We have four types of sub elements are there, among which three elements that are input, select and text area are used to create different type of input elements that allows user enter the data. Whereas one element that is button, so used to process the data. Now let us create a simple login form. So for that, take a new file, let's save with login.html and set the title as login. So let me display a small heading, that is login here, and I would like to display this title at the center, align center. Now create a form and that form will be displayed the center. So let me enclose the form by using center tag. So by default a form method has a get method. Okay, so which means what are the data that you are going to be sent, that will be passed as a URL variable. Okay, so let us see how the data is going to be taken from the user, how it is going to be passed. Okay, let me create first the input field. So with the help of input tag, and whose type is text box. A text box can accept any type of characters, okay, and which is taken in a single line. Let me identify this element with the help of a name attribute. So let us say user ID. Okay, so let me place a hint text by using a placeholder, that is, so enter user ID. Okay, okay, let me take a 2-line space, and the next step, create a password field. So with the help of password, let give the idea of it, identification name of password field, say user pwd is my identification name, and let us say placeholder enter password. So a password field also can take any type of characters, but which is hidden from the user. Let's take a 2-character line space, then create a button, submit button. To submit your data, you need to be create a submit button. A button can be created with the help of input element, or it can also created with the help of a button tag. Okay, whose type is submit, and give the text here. Let us say login is my text. So let us run this one. Now see here, you get a form here, so with a user ID and password fields. So let enter the user ID here first. So say Govardhan is my user ID, and let us say password 1234. Now click on the login and observe the URL here. You get a user ID Govardhan and your password as 1234. So by default, your form is going to be send data with the help of get method. So how the get method is going to be send the data, so which is going to be passed as a URL variable. That's why you can see your form data as the URL, so which is insecure to us. So in such cases, you need to be give the method value as post. Again, enter the user ID and the password. Now click on the login button. Now observe, so it directly sends your data with the help of HTTP post. Okay, so in this way we are going to be create a formal form. Apart from this, we have different kinds of elements will be there. So let me discuss in the next video. Thank you.